started. So what I was telling everybody else is we're just going to start with some easy movements to feel our movement with our breath. You can start in your chair or standing if you'd like. Everybody in this group has different abilities, and so we are just gonna kind of work with that. If there's something you can't do, just go back to a movement that you like, and this one that we're about to do is a great one just to go back to if there's something that you're not in the mood for today. So we'll begin inhale and raising the arms up above the head. Long deep breaths, trying to match our movement. Exhale down to the sides, relaxing the shoulders, opening the lungs as you inhale, feeling the ribs spread wide. Exhale, everything coming back to center in your midline, lengthening up through the spine as you inhale and raise the arms, maybe touching the fingertips together. Exhaling, arms down to the side. One more time, deep inhale as you raise the arms overhead. Exhale, lowering the arms down to the sides. We're just going to take some shoulder rolls. So we'll bring the shoulders up to the ears, squeezing them tightly up to the ears at first. Take a deep breath here into the tension, and exhale, dropping the shoulders with a sigh. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhaling, reaching the shoulders up to the ears, squeezing the shoulders up as much as you can. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Squeeze, 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 and let it go. One more time. Shoulders up to the ears, squeezing them towards the ears. Exhale, letting them go. Just kind of shake the shoulders side to side, really easy. Letting all that tension we broke up just move out through the body. Now we'll take our shoulder rolls, so shoulders up towards the ears, then back, shoulder blades coming together on the chest, rolling them down and forward, then back up towards the ears. They'll come back, the shoulder blades come together, rolling down and forward. 2 more in, up. Exhale as you lower the shoulders and bring them forward. Inhale as you roll them up. And exhale down. We'll go the other way. So shoulders go back, shoulder blades come together like you're pinching something between them. Roll them up and forward as you exhale, down and back. Inhaling them up towards the ears. Exhaling forward and down. 1 more, inhaling up towards the ears. Exhaling forward and down. So now we've kind of warmed up the shoulders and loosened those bigger muscles. We can access some smaller muscles in the neck. So we're going to bring our chin towards our chest. Really easy. Just breathe here for a moment. Feeling your chin dropping towards the chest. And then notice your hips. Feel your hips sitting in the chair. Now you can put your hands on the chair just to ground yourself a little bit more deeply into your seat. Take a deep breath into your seat, into your hips. Exhale and relax into the surface. Inhale, feel your spine rising up as your chest expands. Chin still dropping towards the chest, and exhale, maybe through the mouth. Another inhale. Breath moving into the lungs, into the ribs, it's spreading forward and back into the sides. Big exhale. We're going to take the right ear as we inhale, moving the right ear towards the right shoulder. And when you get there, just exhale. Doesn't need to touch the shoulders, just moving in that direction. Take another inhale. As you exhale, drop the chin towards the center of the chest. Take an inhale here, rising up through the spine, chin towards the chest. Exhale softly. Another inhale. Exhale, feeling our bodies in the seat. On the next inhale, moving the left ear towards the left shoulder. Slowly moving with the breath, and exhale, just stopping, relaxing in this position. Take another deep breath and breathing that breath through the side of the neck, on the right side of the neck. Relaxing the left side. Take an inhale. On your next exhale, dropping the chin towards the chest. Take a deep inhale into the chest. Exhale through the mouth. Next inhale, slowly rising the head up. And we'll take our nose towards our right shoulder. And don't strain to try to get it to your right shoulder. We don't want this other shoulder moving forward. So as far as you can go without moving this shoulder out of place. So when our shoulder is in a line, when we inhale, nose goes towards the right. And exhale. Inhale, maybe looking up. And exhale, looking down. Inhaling to center. Exhale, looking forward. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale, the nose goes towards the left shoulder. Exhale here. Inhale the nose up towards the ceiling. Soften as you exhale. Take another inhale here. The next exhale, dropping the nose down towards the ground. Inhale and exhale. And next inhale, coming center. Exhale, facing forward. Good. Just do a couple more shoulder rolls on your own. Just working out any tension we got out of the neck through the shoulders, going the opposite way. Now we're going to take our hands onto our shoulders or coming towards our shoulders. They don't need to touch. I'm just going to bring our elbows forward. We're going to try to bring our elbows together. And then take an inhale, opening the elbows out. Maybe trying to reach them behind you. And then exhale, they come forward and touch. As you're doing this movement, keeping the spine reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, open, reaching towards the back. I like to spread my fingers out here. Exhaling, elbows come together. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, closed. Good. Inhaling, open. And exhaling, closed. Good. Shake out the arms. Don't hit anybody sitting next to you though. Shake out the wrists. We can roll the wrists in towards each other. I like to visualize I'm drawing circles in sand, scooping sand with my hands, kind of feeling the resistance of sand. And then going the other way. Good. Now we're going to take our right hand, reaching out to the side. And then we'll reach it up. Feel your seat moving into your chair. So your body's moving downward, shoulders are moving downward, but your hands and the crown of your head is reaching towards the ceiling. So you're making going in two directions, up and down. The spine is being pulled up and down. So reaching down with the shoulder, reaching up through the fingers. Good. Now reach up a little bit more. Go ahead and let your ribs come up and over to the side. Inhaling here into the side. Spread your legs out a little bit more for some balance. Inhaling up. Relax that arm. Take the other arm out to the side. Reaching to the side. but staying steady in your spine, head reaching up, tailbone reaching down. And that arm will come up towards the ceiling. Again, keeping that shoulder reaching down the back, with the fingers reaching up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. And next inhale, reach up a little bit more. Let the ribs tilt to the side and over. Don't have to go very far. As soon as you start feeling that stretch in the side of your hip, right around your waist, that's a good place to sit and breathe. Take a deep breath in, spreading the lungs open, exhaling. Belly button comes to the spine. Reaching up and exhale. Lower the arm. Do a little bit more with the arms right here. So we're going to come back into elbows out to the side and look like this, if you have room. If you need to do it from, well, we can do it from this way. So reaching forward. So we're going to imagine that there are some ropes in front of us and that we're going to pull on them, kind of like a tug of war. So you want to feel like somebody else is pulling on those ropes too. So can you imagine that resistance coming through the ropes and pulling them very slowly back behind you? Really allowing it to be slow and steady. And then now they're going to pull, and so you're kind of almost pushing it forward for them. Kind of like you're pushing a drawer closed. So we're going to pull the drawer open very slowly. It's really heavy. And then close it. It's really heavy, so pushing it very slowly and strongly. 2 more times, pulling it open. Seeing what's inside. Now we're going to put it away, closing the drawer. It's very heavy. And relaxing the arms, rolling the shoulders again, back, up, back and down. Going the other way. Maybe rolling the head around a little bit. And going the other way. Now you can either do this from seated or standing. I'm going to stand, and anybody wants to join me in standing, we're going to do the same exercise of raising our arms above our head on the inhale and drawing the arms down back to the sides of the body on the exhale. We'll ground our feet into the ground, bending the knees, feeling our weight moving into the earth. I like to kind of march a little bit just to feel the weight in each foot, and then feeling the weight of my body in both feet together. If you're seated, you could lift one knee at a time, feeling the sit bones reaching deeper into the seat as you lift to the sides, and then letting them both relax and feeling your body settle into the chair. So we'll reach down into the surface that we're supported by, inhaling the arms up and overhead, keeping the spine straight, reaching through the crown of the head and down to the tailbone. Exhale, arms come down. You can use sound on the exhale if you like, inhaling up through the nose, exhaling down, inhaling up, lifting that breath into your lungs, exhaling, pushing that breath back into the earth. One more time, inhaling. Maybe soften the knees a little bit. Exhale, arms come down to the side. Good. Now we're going to spread our feet out just a little bit wider, maybe shoulder width apart. Usually about a foot or so. And we are going to bend one knee and kind of circle around to that side. If you're seated, you can do this just twisting. So you'd inhale and exhale as you twist. standing while the feet shoulder width apart. Bring the arms to the side, elbows out, bend the knee, come to the side as you exhale. Inhale forward and straighten that leg. Exhale, go to the other side. Inhale forward, exhale, twist. Inhale forward, exhale, twist. Inhale forward, exhale, twist. One more, inhale forward, exhale, twist. Now we'll kind of loosen up, shake it out a little bit. And if you want to just do some loose twisting, maybe taking our arms and folding them, and just letting them kind of flop around, but we don't want to hit anybody with our hands. Just letting the energy move through the body, feeling the feet or the seat moving into the surface. You can go slow or fast. Maybe try both. If you've been twisting quickly, go very slowly and see what you feel as you're moving. See what you feel in your body, what your senses are taking note of. Okay. And so if we're seated, then we'll kind of go back to the breathing and just practice on feeling the breath, moving the arms up on the inhale. And as we release the breath, the arms float down. For anybody who's standing, we're going to come to, you can go to the side of your chair, just hold on for balance and lift one foot up. Just bend the knee. So the knee's going to reach towards the floor. The foot that's on the floor is reaching through the floor, and this heel is just lightly lifted. We'll inhale and then exhale, again like we're pushing a drawer shut. Then inhale, releasing the knee. And exhale, pushing it shut again. Inhale. A couple more times, pushing the drawer shut on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relax the leg on the inhale. We'll do the other side. Holding onto your chair for support. Bending the opposite knee. Reaching that knee towards the floor, almost through the floor. And the standing leg, that foot is going through the floor also. The whole bottom of the foot. This foot's relaxed. But this leg's going to work as we push that drawer shut, and on exhale. Inhale, knee comes forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. One more. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Good. Let's just take a light march and hold on to your chair for support. Take a deep breath, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the ribs, relaxing the jaws. And we'll come back to our seat. We'll do some rib circles. I'm going to bring the center of the chest forward. And then I'm going to bring it towards you. So bring yours towards me. And then to the back. And then away from each other. And then forward. Taking a deep breath here. Exhale here. Inhale. To the side, coming towards me. Exhale here. Inhale here. Seat reaching into your surface. Inhale back. Exhale back. Inhale to the other side. Kind of making a C curve. Exhale. I think of a blade of grass. Kind of bent over. And back to the front. And now we'll kind of go a little bit quicker and just in circles. Do you want to imagine there's a small hula hoop around your ribs? That you have a little bit of space between you and that hula hoop, but you want to hit every edge of the surface. making a really complete circle. Slow it down if you need to. What we're more focused on is visualizing. If we were drawing it in space, would I touch every edge of the hula hoop? And then we'll come forward. We're inhaling forward, and we'll exhale, go the other way. Tracing that hula hoop, inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling forward, exhaling back. One more, inhale forward, exhale back. Good. This is something we did last week, and it has a lot to do with visualization, but in yoga, visualization is very important. Learning how to calm our bodies and practice being in a safer place and moving and living from a safer space. And yoga can invoke that sensation in the body when we feel balanced of, like taking a hot bath or going to bed when you're really tired and getting to lay your head on the pillow, or a hug from a good friend. Sorry about that horn. It should stop soon. And so we want to practice as much as we can being in that state, feeling and living from that state, so that we can bring it into our life, into our daily activities that we may not yet consider very much a yoga practice. And allowing the breath to move in and relax our body, creating more open space within us, makes it easier to go get back to that center place and not have to fight too much with the tension in our body. And tension is created when we are activated or stimulated by something, excited by something even, and it creates a charge in our nervous system of electricity, and electricity is heat, and so people can have bad tempers or a bad temperament, and that is the temperature of your body rising from this activation, the stimulation of electricity. So we can visualize maybe a cooling effect happening to the body to lower the temperature of our body, to help instead of feeding that fire when we find ourselves getting irritable, even saying, do I have a sweater on that I don't need to wear? Because it's a physical thing that happens that affects our mental state. Or should I take my shoes off? Do my feet feel hot? Or do I need to turn some air on? But we can also visualize maybe cool water pouring over the head and the body, and just cooling the brain, neutralizing that irritability, that irritation or activation. So we're going to do a breath with that, raising the arms up above the head, but we're going to kind of scoop them back as if we're pouring water over our head. So they'll come forward, and as we exhale, we'll pour the water over our head and down our back, down our spine, which gets the most affected by the electricity running through our nervous system. So if you're ever feeling just overwhelmed, just overstimulated, you can take a nice wet cool towel and lay it along the spine or the back of the neck. But we'll do a little meditation and breathing of visualizing cooling down our nervous system and relaxing and soothing our nerves. I'll sit this way just so you can see me better. We're going to take our arms down to the side. I like my palms facing forward so I can scoop that water up and over the head. So take a deep inhale and let it out through the mouth. We'll have our hands down to the side, palms facing forward as we inhale, scooping that water up. And as we get to the top, exhale and just flushing it down our back, over our heads. Arms come back down as we inhale. Exhale. Back down as we inhale. You can even make the sound of water with a breath on your exhales. Inhale up through the nose and through the mouth. One more down. Good. Just breathe easy. Let your breath be natural. Maybe close your eyes. Start to notice how your breath is moving. Is it soft or is it fast? How's your pulse? Is it moving quickly? I like to bring my fingertips together, maybe in my lap. I'm feeling the energy of my fingers moving between each other. Balancing energy on the right and the left side. Just noticing the breath and how it's moving. Breathing into our seat, feeling our body getting heavy into the chair. And an inhale, lightness rising through the spine. The chest just floats. Shoulders soften. Feeling the neck light and easy. Allowing the ears to move back so that they're floating over the shoulders. Chin might come down slightly. We're reaching up towards the ceiling through the crown of the head. Breathing sensation into the eyeballs. Soften the cheeks. Soften the ears. Again, noticing the breath moving into each nostril, right and left nostril at the same time. Following the breath along the nostrils, into the sinuses, to the forehead, cheeks, temples of the head soften, ears get heavy. Now the ears feel light. Sensing space within the skull. Noticing any vibrations or patterns of movement in the brain. Sensing the vibrating sensation in the brain. Allow your thoughts to quiet. Tune into those vibrations. Notice any colors, any textures within sensation. Allow this attention to melt down the brain, into the spine, flowing through the spine, through the body, down into the sacrum, to the hips, into your sit bones, pouring into your chair. Deep inhale and relax the jaw. Soften the jaw on the exhale. And bringing the palms together, start rubbing the palms. Creating some heat in the hands. If your hands are dry like mine, I like to put some hot breath in those so I can get some friction. Rubbing the palms together, getting them nice and warm, feeling that energy flowing from your nervous system in through your hands, creating this friction in your palms. I'm going to take one hand, place it over the heart, take the other hand, place it over that hand. Just feel that warmth. Close your eyes, breathe into the palms of the hands, through the chest. Feel that warmth moving into the body on the exhale. Like a nice warm blanket, gently laid over your shoulders, wrapping around your waist and your hips, swaddling and cuddling your body, Relax your forehead. Soften your eyebrows. Allow your tongue to lay soft and flat at the bottom of the mouth. Maybe swallow to relax the tongue and the throat. Tune into the sounds between your ears. Allow your breath to be easy and light. Find the space of comfort. Any sliver of sensation you might start to add into your daily life, into the activities maybe you don't like to do. Just infuse some of that energy, make it a little bit easier and more joyful, and create more space within our life for fun, lightness, softness, more love for ourselves. And in that love for ourselves, we reflect more joy to others, inspiring them to love themselves. We'll take our palms together in front of the heart in prayer pose, elbows lifted, chest rising towards the thumbs, thumbs pressing into the chest, top of the head reaching towards the ceiling, tailbone moving into the seat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We'll end class with 3 ohms. You can listen or you can join in, and I invite you to join in and maybe sense the vibration moving into the open space you've created around your heart. Feeling the vibrations of your voice when it's moving from the body, massaging the heart, opening our minds, and soothing and settling our bodies. So we'll take an inhale and an exhale together, and then we'll inhale to Om 3 times. After each Om, we'll take another inhale before we Om again. So inhale, exhale together, and then inhale to begin. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale to Om. Inhale. Namaste.